G'day, Peter Johnson here from Advisors Digest. We are reintroducing our live SMSF webinar series for 2022. Potentially a total of 29 hours of CPD, all around SMSFs. We'll open with the first step to superannuation, and that's contributions. 3 hours, the definition of contributions, the type of contributions, taxation of contributions, and then we close it off with contribution strategies. That's in June. July and August, 7.5 hours on SMSFs and property. 2 months worth of webinars. What are we going to do there? Well, we'll look at the sole purpose test and how that relates to investing in property. Then we'll move to all of the other investment restrictions and how they relate to investing in property. Acquisition of assets from related parties, the provision of financial assistance. We'll do a little bit on borrowing because we've got a specific module on LRBAs, in-house assets, all that sort of stuff. Then we've got some specific modules on LRBAs and related party borrowings, and another one on unit trusts and related trusts and unrelated trusts. Then we move into all the different property structures. We have a look at the publication by the ATO SPR 2020-1, all the problems associated with properties and SMSFs. And then we put it all together and have a look at a number of case studies. That's 7.5 hours on property and SMSFs. In September, now we're moving along, we look at pensions, definition of pensions, taxation of pensions, and pension strategies, making the most of pensions. And then we move into death benefits, and again we follow the same process. All the legal rules around death benefits, the taxation of death benefits, we review life insurance here as well, and then strategies around death benefits, because this is where you save the most tax for your clients, is making sure you understand the taxation of death benefits. In November, we do our usual biannual SMSF update where we have a look at all of the changes to the SMSF sector for the previous 12 months. All of the technical changes, legislative changes, any announcements, and some court cases. I just had a good read of a New South Wales Supreme Court matter on notional estate claiming against the super. So that one will be important for everybody. And then in December, what we look at is understanding documentation. Accountants now do a lot of work with trusts, and super is a trust. We don't involve lawyers anymore, but we don't really understand it. So we spend an hour and a half understanding documentation. There's rules have changed around electronic execution of documents for corporations, and then in some of the states have allowed for electronic execution of deeds as well. But where are you at with electronic execution? What should you be doing? What is best practice? So all up, that is 19 hours of CPD around SMSFs. And if you want to take up the whole 19 hours, we'll give you a year of our Video Vault, which has around 250 different videos, all on SMSF technical questions. And we release a new one every week. So you will get 52 new videos over the year, plus have access to 250 plus other technical videos. It's a full resource on its own. And what we do is we give you 10 hours of CPD for those new videos that come out during the 12 months. Now, if you're CANS or IPA, we've got your verified hours sorted out. Come to the webinar, you get the hour verified. If you don't come to the webinar and watch the replay, then you need to complete a quiz, and again, we verify the hours. You don't get verified hours for the Video Vault, that's all, but that's an extra 10 hours anyway on top of the 19 hours that you're doing. If you want a full training program this year in live webinars, click on the button below, and I really look forward to seeing you in our SMSF webinar series.